cool is that?
This is awesome. This is awesome. Totally worth it. This is literally like a ride at Disney, but worse.
Okay, I'm gonna say, paddle us out of here. Well, today's the day we get to do the Grotto kayak tour.
Yes, 2 hours.
2 hours. We had it reserved for earlier in the week, but the weather got kind of bad, so we moved it to today. It's still cloudy and potentially rain, but we're hoping that it holds out. The best day that we've got. You see we have 2 layers, coats, and stocking caps on, so. Yeah, but I think it's going to be a great day for it. We're going with Blue Fleet. There's a lot of different options here that you can choose from. You check in where the train station is in Lagos. Yeah, so in the marina area. Yeah, we're at the train station, as you can see, right over there, and check in right behind Rhonda. And we've checked in. We're going to leave at 2 o'clock and take everyone with us, right? Yeah, take you guys along. Hopefully everything works out great. We'll see you out there. Let's go. You record that?
Okay, so everyone's gonna get a paddle similar to this, okay? You're gonna paddle on the right, and then you're gonna paddle on the left. Magic happens, and your kayak starts to move.
Well, we have boarded the boat and got a briefing on what's going to be going on once we get to where the kayaks are launched. Yep. But right now we're just cruising down.
Going through the marina.
Going through the marina.
And out here.
And then we'll be headed out to the ocean.
Grab our kayaks. Apparently it's into some tunnels and caves. Can't wait.
We'll see. Well, we just made it off the boat and into the kayaks.
All right, as the boats go by, they are making some pretty good side waves. So. Our seats soaking wet. We're gonna see how dry we are, wet we are when this tour's over. So we're gonna keep going.
Well, we were afraid of rain, but the sun has come out, so we hope it stays out. It's actually pretty gorgeous out here. We're just going to keep on rowing.
Where's the camel?
Well, right over here. That is supposed to look like a camel. You can use your imagination a little bit on it.
You gotta say it louder from the boats.
I guess if you look closely, it does look a little bit like a camel. Let's keep on paddling.
As Rhonda said, the sun has come out and it feels great. You can see, we can see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's raining pretty good behind us, and hopefully the rain went over to Lagos in the city and kept on going. And over here where we are, it's sunny.
All right, we're gonna go through this little tunnel. Super cool. You can see, I don't know if you can see as we go through this little tunnel that there is rain in the distance, but hopefully it's going around us. Oh, wow. Here we go through the tunnel. How cool is that?
This is awesome. This is awesome. Totally worth it.
Let's meet up with the rest of our group.
Pretty rough right in here. Right along the rocks, as you can see, it's pretty close. Waves are crashing in, we're at high tide. I guess we were gonna go through that tunnel, maybe not now, not sure. There's a cave right there behind me that we were gonna go in, but we're at high tide, and you can see it's coming close to the roof of the cave, so we're not gonna do that one. We're gonna go over to another one. The tide drops so high and low, it's crazy. All right, we're about to go into this cave right here. Pretty narrow, and the tide's going up and down quite a bit.
All right, we're coming through. This one's a little rougher than the one before. We got a lot of waves coming in. Big waves. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna say, paddle us out of here.
I'm going.
These are some of the biggest, some of the biggest waves I've ever experienced kayaking, and we kayak quite a bit. Oh, okay.
Show that back there. Flip it around again. Look at that. As you can see, they follow along in the boat as you go along the cliffs. I'm assuming they'll pick us up at the end after our hour-long kayak tour, which is very convenient. Oh, that's gonna rock the boat pretty good. Wow, look at the waves now. This is the roughest it's been so far. This is going way up. Look at this. Whoa! That's where we were the other day when we did the boardwalk.
We're getting ready to go through another series of tunnels. Water is a lot rougher here.
We're right on the edge. You said we're in something called the kitchen. We're being whooshed around. Woo! That was rough. As you can see, our Blue Fleet boat stays with us. Pick us up. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. It's literally like a ride at Disney, but worse. Not sure what we captured, but oh, Rhonda, give us your thoughts. Here, give us your thoughts on that one.
My thoughts are that that was a little too rough. We passed by a few places that he thought might be too much, but then what we just went through, I can't imagine.
Bert, I think we were in what was called the middle of the Atlantic.
Yeah, that's
that was good 6 foot waves, right?
Yeah, I mean, whew, that was rough.
That was crazy. I can't believe we just did that. Seriously.
We survived it, but honestly, there was a solid chance of getting turned over with those waves. But we're headed back to our boat now, so should be all safe and sound in a few minutes. I mean, really exciting. Absolutely a big adventure, but wow.
Well, there's another Blue Fleet boat with a different type of tour. We're on the crazy kayak tour. There's our boat back there. We're about to dock. We're gonna head back to the boat and get back over to the Blue Fleet trade station where we got onto the boat. We'll give you a summary and a wrap up when we get there.
Back on the boat, out of the kayaks, wow. Back on the boat.
What an adventure.
What an adventure. If you come to Lagos, you definitely need to take one of the many boat tours. There's boat, combo, kayak.
Yeah, there's a lot of boat tours, but there's also the boat kayak, and we got out into the kayak, and as you just saw from the video, that was an interesting adventure.
It's definitely an adventure, so we're always looking for an adventure. That was fun.
Yeah. All right, we'll cut this one out and see you on the next adventure. Bye, everyone. That's nice.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Blue Fleet, yep, your guide, Michael, would like to thank you guys for being on board today. Please remember to gather all your belongings. Try not to forget any towels, water bottles, flip-flops. Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how many things people forget on this boat. So please double check. And if you really enjoy the trip and want to help the crew with any beers and sandwiches, we have a beer box down here that helps us with that. Okay, so give me some final applause.